The city of Memphis, Tennessee has been subject to poverty and crime for decades. Memphis has nearly double the poverty rate compared to the overall U.S. average. However, Memphis is not unique in their suffering. Many cities all over the world are subject to crime and poverty. The majority of Memphians are impacted by this issue because the problem forces involvement from all different people groups, not just one. First, the suburbanites are driven by fear of what may happen if they come downtown or visit the city. Next, the victims of the crime are obviously impacted as they make up nearly a quarter of the city's population as a whole, according to the poverty rate, and the crime rate is nearly identical in numbers. Lastly, the people who commit the crimes themselves are impacted, and this should not be ignored. They are influenced by the poverty and the hopelessness that poverty brings them. Growing up in Memphis, I have always been close to these issues that plague the city. I've been to countless games, concerts, events, museums, and restaurants downtown throughout my entire life. And I've watched many attempts to try and help the community over the years, some of which are working. But every other solution requires a very deep, complicated process to help attack the root of the problem. What is the most efficient way to creating long-standing, sustainable results? You must build them. Buildings are the simplest way to combating poverty and crime. You see them every day. If crime and poverty go unaddressed in Memphis, the grip that they hold on the city will only grow stronger. Many people believe that they have the right path, and they believe their solution is best, education reform being one of them. However, the solution that I have is not talked about as much. In order to solve a long-term, generational problem, you must provide a solution that reflects the same traits. One place that displays a multitude of downtown's best and worst attributes is right here. The FedEx Forum is home to the NBA's Memphis Grizzlies, Memphis Tigers, and concerts all throughout the year. One of the best traits the Forum has is that it brings together all the distant and diverse socioeconomic backgrounds that the Memphis area holds. As I mentioned earlier, the large suburban middle class is still driven by fear. For example, many big-time headliners at the FedEx Forum have been forced to cancel their shows due to low ticket sales. This can only be explained by the hesitation that is still held by the middle class. Ensuring safety in the surrounding area of the Forum is key to bringing patrons downtown and thus spurring economic growth. As I stand here just blocks from where Dr. King was assassinated, I believe that revitalizing downtown Memphis is key to restoring civic pride and solving crime and poverty. The rows of empty, unoccupied buildings and poorly built areas continue to hurt the community of Memphis. Developing, refurbishing, and revitalizing the downtown area is the easiest way to make progress.